I'm just sound checking. T-Rex BC versus a very good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the SABA Club Championship. We will see an exciting matchup today between T-Rex BC and Colombo BC, live from Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. Matches are being brought to you live by Sportscast India. Sportscast India bringing the best of Indian sports to the very brisk of your screens, and of course covering all of basketball action that we have to offer. This match will be an exciting one as both the teams will face each other in what is poised to be an interesting game of basketball. Players are of course getting on to the court. T-Rex of course won the match yesterday against Thimphu Magics in a 14-point victory. And on the other side, it was Colombo BC from Sri Lanka that won a very exciting matchup against Times Club from Nepal, which was a 5-point affair. So both the teams have, of course, played one match each, and both the teams have won one match each. So it'll be interesting to see which one of the two goes 2 of 2, and one of them will face their first defeat here at the SABA Club Championship. We have the players checking on to the court. Of course, they've had a few days here in India. Teams coming from different parts of South Asia. And here in Chennai, amidst the heat, I think few of them, I think most of them should be indigenous to what the climate has to offer. We have both the captains sharing the flag before we get this match underway. And to all our viewers watching this game, I'm sure a lot of you supporters for T-Rex as well as Colombo will be watching these games live on the YouTube channel. Let's take a look at the match commissioner, of course, Mr. Hassan Mohammed, the crew chief, John Tapa, Natapong, umpire 1, Alex Has Sadiq, umpire 2, Divyantino Rendi, and the fourth referee is Lesmana Rendra. Of course, they will be blowing the whistles, calling the fouls, the end lines, the sidelines, all of it, as we take a look at the starting. Of course, the lineups for T-Rex. We will see Yusuf Wildan, the captain, along with Samud Mohammad, Halim Hussain, Irushan Naf, Ali Kuwaid, Zabir Ahmad, Firash Ahmad, Sharif Ibrahim, Chandel Gaurav, Mathur Rishabh, Mandeep Singh, and Maruf Ahmad. The coach, of course, Mr. Fazli Ali, has formulated a plan, and that being a club, they do have a few players from India as well. But let's look at Colombo. It's Chanuka, the captain, along with Jaya Singhe, Atapathutu Supun, Mendes Nilanta, Kulmina, Brent, Vijayake, Nimesh, Gajanayake, Yoganandan, Ferreira, and Rana Thunga. Of course, the coach, Mr. Selvaraja Shivashakti, also will have a plan against this team. This is where the game gets a lot more interesting, right? You've had a game of basketball played by both these teams. The coaches observed them yesterday. I'm sure they would have referred back to the videos that Sportscast India and BFI had to offer of this match, and they will have prepared a certain formula, a certain strategy, and so have I here in the commentary box. My name is Ryan James. Glad to be back in the com box with our beloved basketball fans. Teams will just warm up and get ready for this match. It is T-Rex from Maldives versus Colombo BC from Sri Lanka. Stay tuned as the match will tip off very soon.
Hello, check, check, 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, check, check, 1 2 1 2. Hello. Shehan. 7. Atapatul Raksha. 8. Dasun Nilantha. 23. Vejanayake Sasindu. And 25. Yoganathan Simran. For T-Rex Basketball Club Maldives, jersey number 1, Yusuf. 12, Ahmed Sabir.
Hello once again. Good evening, basketball fans. SABA Club Championship was underway yesterday here in Chennai, and this match between these two teams will also be a very interesting one because both the teams have started off with a victory and they will look to keep it that way as it's time for the tip off. This is T-Rex versus Colombo. And right off of that tip, a basket will not come in. T-Rex had the first possession. Nevertheless, it is now Colombo's time. Good pass, good cut. And the first basket comes in. He cut through the baseline. And very nice court vision to find his teammate under the board. Good start is essential, especially when you're playing teams for the first time. You're still trying to understand what they have to offer. Three-pointer attempted, can't get it to go. Once again from the three-point line. Again, offensive rebound going T-Rex's way. And a simple finish under the board for Rishabh Mathur. Rishabh Mathur, of course, from India, is playing for the T-Rex Basketball Club. Again, very good passing on those drives from the Colombo players. They maintain possession, gets a good look, and a foul is committed. Coach, of course, watching with a lot of anxiousness what tends to happen because this match is an important fixture. You have a good start. You started off with a victory, and 2 of 2 will put you in a very good position. Gaurav will shoot the three. He falls short. Rebound goes Colombo's way, and Colombo's coach also watching keenly. Three-pointer from the corner is way off. Still the offensive rebound. Shot won't go. Once again, offensive rebound. He fakes the shot and manages to find his teammate on the three-point line, who will put up a tough shot and also get fouled. Free throws coming in for Colombo. Supun from the line. And possession will stay with Colombo as Rishabh fails to gather that rebound. Speaking of the starting five, playing five currently in the middle for T-Rex is Ismail, Ahmad Firash, Gaurav and Rishabh. And for Colombo, I will quickly take you through as this three-pointer will not fall. Rebound collected by Sasindu. Sasindu along with Simran, Khande, Supun and Sinha will comprise the starting five for Colombo BC. With that, Sinha gets his first basket in this match. Of course, not many points are scored, but he's already had a A rebound and assist. That's his second rebound. Offensive one, 3-pointer. And that's his second assist as well. Sinha finding his shooter. And I love Sinha's game already. The ideal point guard a team would want. And T-Rex will look to respond. The shot from Ahmed Firash won't go. Rebound by Rishabh is good, along with the finish. Ibrahim Afnan has come off the bench for T-Rex basketball. Looking to find his teammate again on that baseline. The pass was too hard. So fair bit of start for both these teams here in this matchup. All our viewers watching this game, let me know in the chat which team you're supporting. Are you rooting for T-Rex or are you rooting for Colombo? I'd love to analyze which team has more supporters here. And the shot is good for T-Rex. Both the teams settling on the court here in this match so far. Drives in through the middle, gets blocked. And T-Rex will look to go the other way and take back the lead. Attacks the board and converts. It's exactly what a team would want. The stop in terms of a block. And here was a clean stop. Once again, fast break opportunity. Rishabh on the drive, draws some contact. And violation will be called. And that's a small error that tends to happen to players getting carried away. Did they have the option of passing it on that 3v1 situation? Again, it's how they find these clear-cut paths for their teammates and gets the ball to them in that right position. That is the important factor of such plays. And substitutions unfurling for both the teams almost 5 minutes into the game. Can't complete the 3-point play. But the lead is back on with Colombo. There's Kande who went to the line. Interception comes through for them, but I think he's cut the line. Yes, he has. And Simron Yoganandan. He had 13 points in his previous game. So far, 0 for him. Ibrahim Afnal is coming into this game with 3 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple of assists. He inbounds the ball now. Pull-up jumper is good. And Ismail Wildan Yusuf had 6 points yesterday, and now he has 2. Colombo on the other end will see the ball go through the net once again, finding their post player who doesn't have to do much when he has a jump and reach like that. So both the teams are going at each other. That's how the game is started off. T-Rex have 1 foul to give. Colombo haven't committed fouls as well. They do get stops just like this one. And on the fast break, 4v2. Oh, the fast break. It's always important to look up and learn how your teammates are poised in such situations. This is Simron. Off the bench, he will not start off with the basket. The long ball played to his teammate and he misses the layup. Should have made that one. But play on is what his coach would tell him at this point. Gone for 3. He falls short. And rebound once again gathered by T-Rex. We have a lot of supporters watching this game live at the famous Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, and a 3-pointer for T-Rex, the team from Maldives. Crosses, drives through the left, can't get the finish, and it's a turnover instead. T-Rex with a chance to add on to their lead, pulls up for three, can't get it to go. But the rebound sees possession still with them. Pulls up, deep two, in and out. Coach eagerly watching, thinking of what changes can be done. Lobs it inside and a foul will be drawn, sending Kande the line. Kande, the soon Nilanta Mendes. He's got a double-double in his name. A double-double yesterday, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Already racked up 4 points and 3 rebounds. You can make that 5. Screen set at the top. Rishabh for 3, and he knocks it down. Rishabh Mathur to give T-Rex a 4-point lead. Colombo now will be interested in cutting that shot, and that's the 5th foul of the quarter. Great basketball so far. 7 minutes have gone by, and I see a lot of promise in terms of what a game like this can turn out to be. Sinha once again at the free throw line. He misses the first. Sinha Marakallage Chanuka Sehan. That's his full name. Here comes T-Rex. Rishabh sets the screen on top. He drives in. Again, he's trying to force that shot. And on the other side, a very good finish to also draw the foul. Ahmed Firash. He had 0 points yesterday, and with plays like this, he shows how promising he can be. Mandeep Singh is checked into the game as well for T-Rex. Mid-range jumper is good. Colombo will score a basket after quite some time. And again, it will cut the lead short to 5. And the steal. And another basket, this time on the fast break for Colombo. So back-to-back baskets coming in a quick few seconds, as they will make it a 3-point game. Defense for T-Rex. They get another block. They've gotten quite a few. We'll of course go through the stats. And here again a turnover leading to a basket, perhaps. No, but definitely a foul. as the chase down block was intended. He's got a piece of the player instead, sending jersey number 1, that is Ismail Yusuf, to the line. 6 points for him yesterday. He's gotten 2 already. Minute and a half remaining in the first quarter of this match. And Colombo trailing for majority of this quarter. Turnover from Mandeep. On the other side, the defensive stop. No foul, says the referee. That will once again load free throws for Colombo. Perhaps one positive they've had is that they've attacked the basket confidently, which has allowed them to get themselves a lot of opportunities from the free throw line, and also try and put as many players on that foul trouble when you look at the game from a 4-quarter perspective. Free throws are good. Finds him in the corner. Can't knock the 3 down into the last minute of this first quarter. Colombo down by 4 unless they finish strong here on the first. Offensive foul will not be called. It is defensive still. A blocking foul, as our spectators thoroughly enjoying. We can expect a lot more in the next one, because the home team, the Tamil Nadu club, of course all the players of the Tamil Nadu state team, will be in action. We'll get to see the likes of the India international, Pranav Prince, Arvind, Bala Dineshwar. It's going to be a spectacular game to witness from the atmosphere point of view. 40 seconds on the clock. Looking to find his teammate on the baseline, but again, good job on recovery. Thanks to the rim there for Colombo. And they will turn the ball over. So when you get a turnover on the opposition, if you go turn the ball over, it really doesn't do much. And if T-Rex score here, these are those talking points where Colombo are going to wonder why they turn the ball over so carelessly, as T-Rex do score in that possession. The last one might be in Colombo's favor. 6 seconds on the clock. He shoots the 3 and he knocks it down. 23-21, if I'm not wrong, as the first quarter comes to an end. So interesting, because T-Rex may have had the lead for most of it. Colombo have held their ground, and it's a 2-point game heading into the second quarter. Welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup in the SABA Club Championship. The South Asian Basketball Association has brought to us in association with the Basketball Federation of India a very, very exciting tournament where we see the best clubs of South Asia going on against each other. Long ball, too strong to find his teammate. I will quickly take you through the stats at the end of the first quarter, of course. T-Rex, it was 23-21 before we saw that shot fall through. Looking to get that layup, not able to convert. I'll quickly take you through Colombo Basketball Club, of course. 5 points from turnovers, 5 second chance points, bench 6 points there, 8 points in the paint for them. The fast break points, 3 baskets in total, that is 6. The biggest lead 5 and the biggest scoring run also 5. And the leading scorer for them is Kande Dasun with 5 points. Meanwhile, for T-Rex, points from turnovers 9, points in the paint 12. No bench points for them. That seems to be a problem. Second chance points 4 and the biggest scoring run is 6 as our crowd watches closely. Leading scorer Rishabh Mathur for T-Rex Basketball Club. Play continues here in the second quarter after that timeout. T-Rex had the ideal start with a field goal coming in. You can see a lot more strategies between the coaching staff of Colombo. 12 more than 8 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Pressure defense will just contain it. Colombo to inbound. Again, this is like the 4th or 5th time we're seeing the Colombo players, whichever that tries a drive to the basket, and they are immediately stripped of the ball possession. It's either a direct strip off their hands, many a times it's a block. We have our officials covering the statistics, ensuring a lot of data is often updated. 26-21, 5-point lead for T-Rex. Colombo looking to find themselves a good run. And here's something similar that's been happening with Colombo. Player gets stripped off and he's very fast on the fast break, and wonderful finish. Getting that rim protection. And a timeout will be called once again. 26-23. Three-pointer once again. Rishabh this time won't see it go through. He did convert a three, but I think he's a lot better suited in that pure center position, that is to mainly get those rebounds and finish under the basket. He's been successful whenever he's gone for it. We have Maldives fans watching the game. Sure, they will be supporting T-Rex as their jersey suggests. Layup is good and Colombo will cut it down to one. After a while, they've brought it down to single digits. (26-25). Screen and roll at the top. This time also, you won't see the ball go through the net, an air ball. And Colombo will turn the ball over immediately. Very good move off the glass. Can't get it to go. He will still fight and get the rebound before passing it to his teammate. T-Rex once again getting the second chance on this possession. Spins looking for that shot off balance. And the shot clock will come to an end. Simple basketball rules. You have 24 seconds to get your shot away. And if you don't, possession changes. A lot of veterans of basketball watching the game closely. Another substitution. Teams making use of their bench. T-Rex, of course, haven't really seen those bench points come through, while Colombo have. Can be a good thing and also be a not so good thing. Again, very good drive with the contact. He put up that finish. think that's the second foul as it's put there. It's a different and nice, perhaps a better way to record fouls. Usually you have those placards that's raised with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is something new that I'm definitely seeing. I'm sure it must be a pre-existing concept. Screen set at the top. He drives again, had to find his player behind. Mandeep will knock it down. Mandeep Singh, a talented youngster from India, playing for the Maldives club. We did see Mandeep in action for the Gujarat franchisee when the Indian League happened just a couple of months back. He was the MVP in the finals that led to them winning the title. He was the MVP in the semis as well. Talented youngster, Euro step, finish, no, foul, says the referee. Referee believes he traveled. Halfway through the second quarter, and this match is so even-sided. Containing him is going to be key for T-Rex. We've seen how he has been the highest scorer so far for Colombo. That is Kande Dasun. Supun also has the capabilities. He had 10 points yesterday in 34 minutes. Mandeep trying to get the finish. This time can't get it to go. Still with them. And the shot again off balance. He seems to have rolled his ankle a slight bit over there. Good look for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound T-Rex. Mandeep with some good footwork and a good finish off his left hand. And attacking the board, both the teams doing it. Colombo once again. This is also something that they do quite often. Those pull-up jumpers on the baseline, which sees a lot of them go off balance while putting up those shots. So they would have to be a little more calculative, Colombo, in terms of their shot selection. I would say the same to Mandeep. Of course, he had the confidence because he made a couple of field goals prior and he wanted to have a go. But it is a turnover leading to a basket on the other end and a foul as well. Sinha Sehan fighting his way through. Sinha there along, but it was Kande who actually got that putback, and that's why he's at the line. 7 points for him. Falls short on the free throw and rebound goes their way. The offensive rebound, would it lead to a three? Yes, it would. And Colombo will regain the lead with 3 minutes remaining. And this is the time they're leading after perhaps the first couple of minutes. And Mandeep is fouled this time on the drive. Free throws for the youngster who's at the line. Slight bit of a full court press. That didn't come through entirely, but it's a man-to-man defense from the T-Rex club. Again, offensive rebound is gathered by Colombo, looking to get back the lead with the three-pointer. Colombo basketball is lighting it up here. So Sindhu with the three this time. And the shot to respond is good. T-Rex will tie it up with 2.5 remaining. And this is basketball at its finest being played. Next field goal, rebound finds its way back to the offensive player, who will get fouled and head to the free throw line once again. And T-Rex basketball committing the 4th foul. And it's the same name, Kande. Kande Dasun, Nilanta Mendes can't make both. He's of course one of those players that T-Rex will have to formulate a strategy for, because if he continues to have his way, it's going to be tough. And Mandeep again turns the ball over. Miscommunication between him and Rishabh. Both the Indians just not having it right. T-Rex of course at the limit. Over the limit, 5 fouls. Colombo have a foul to give. Will they give it now? They have 1.5 minutes remaining. And they get the stop, so no need to give a foul away. Feeds it to his post again, and he gets the finish. Wonderful finish. He took on the player and also showed his skill. And Kande, Nilanta Mendes, is having a wonderful outing so far. Colombo now have the lead. They will look to head into the halftime break with the lead. 3-pointer. Just too many 3-pointers being attempted by Rishabh. Again, this was quite contested. It wasn't the best of looks. Falling away, can't get it to go, and the rebound just fumbles its way through. Going strong for the layup. He couldn't initially find it to go through, but now he will head to the free throw line. Maruf Ahmad for T-Rex basketball. Maruf Ahmed comes off the bench. He didn't play the previous game. Here he is making his appearance for the first time in the SABA Club Championship 2025. He's also off the mark. Quick sub for the last 40 seconds of this half. It's more or less been the same story, even Steven between both the teams. 40 seconds on the clock. Steps back for three. Falls short. Again, rebound finds its way to one of the Colombo players who will miss. Again, the offensive rebound goes their way. And they get a fresh 14 seconds. Layup is forced. Rishabh with the rebound. Here comes T-Rex. Slows it. I think these T-Rex players, especially on the attack, too many of them are trying to finish the ball themselves. They have the options to pass. They have the players running in with them. And we see a lot of them just attacking the board. And that foul has been called against T-Rex. Not too sure, but a timeout before we have the last play. 3 seconds on the clock here on the second quarter. Colombo up by 1. Let's see what's being played by the coach here. Of course, a baseline move. He finds the open player off the glass. Can't get the shot to go. And the first half comes to an end with Colombo having the better second quarter to take the lead. It's a narrow lead, though, just 1 point. And after 2 quarters of basketball in the third match of the SABA Club Championship, it's Colombo Basketball Club who have a 1-point lead over T-Rex Basketball Club. Another half of basketball to go. Stay tuned on Sportscast India. Welcome back to the second half of this matchup. Colombo, of course, having that 1 point lead. T-Rex down by 1. And Colombo will add on to their lead to start off. It was and is still a very even game. But from T-Rex's perspective, they wanted to add on to their lead. They had a good start to the second, but Colombo did catch up. And a lot of turnovers, I would say unnecessary turnovers from the T-Rex players, especially with a lot of forced drive-ins, caused them to give away a lot of baskets. But I'm sure after having a word with their coach, it will change up. Nine minutes on the clock. It's plenty of time to again see this game go towards one side. That tends to happen also in a match where we see two teams going neck to neck. All of a sudden, a surge of points sees one team getting the better. 2-on-1 on the fast break. The players have come back though to settle in on the defense. Drives, looking to get that exquisite pass to his teammate open. Of course, this is Times Basketball Club ready for their matchup. Did I get that one wrong? Of course, Times was in action yesterday. The match after this is indeed not featuring Times. It's Tamil Nadu who will take on Timfu Magics. It's going to be a very exciting game for many reasons, because the first one being the home team, Tamil Nadu, playing here in Chennai. Can't get it to go. Shot clock pressure was also there. Well, so far in this game, I will quickly take you through the stats. Colombo shooting 40% while the opposition shooting 35%. From the 3-point line, 4 out of 12 for Colombo, while T-Rex are 4 of 17. Free throws, T-Rex shooting 100% while Colombo are 37% from the free throw line. That is a big factor, and foul along with the basket. T-Rex with a chance to tie it up. Both the teams more or less the same with the rebounds. 4 more assists for Colombo, which suggests that they might be passing the ball a lot more, and it is quite evident because a lot of the T-Rex turnovers were individual plays, quite unnecessary. But leading the charts in terms of the points scored is Rishabh Mathur with 10 points. Gaurav now at the line. If he makes this, he will also hit the 10-point mark, and Mandeep has 7. This is for T-Rex, and in the game, the leading scorer is Simron with 17, Kande with 12, right after. And it's Kande and Rishabh with 8 rebounds each, leading the rebound charts. And Sina Sehan from Colombo is leading the assist charts. So that gives us a good idea on how the stats are unfurling. But the second quarter was won by Colombo 17-14, which is why they have the lead, and they will go back to the lead after going down on a tie, the possession prior to this. So the lead changes continue to happen in this game. And that's a good steal for this man who will get a simple layup. This is Supun, who will get a 6th point. He had 10 points yesterday along with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. He loves to contribute on all fronts. And he, of course, already has a steal as well, as we just saw. Drives in through the middle, finds the open man. Ismail for 3. He can't get it to go. And possession will remain with T-Rex. Baseline move once again. Let's see what they have in mind. Of course, the coach wanted to inflict it towards the end of the first half. A shot also was put up, but couldn't convert. What do they have in store here? Received by Ibrahim. Back to Ismail. Ismail gets the screen, goes the other way, finds his open man in the corner. The shot is good. Very good move. All in all, leading to that basket. And their opponents watching closely. Of course, they won't be playing each other today. .45, gets a good look. He will have a go from the 3-point line. Can't get it to go. Both the coaches trying to decode what is happening there. I'm sure his coach won't be happy with that. You can see his reaction. The easy shot under the basket. And the follow-up shot, a 3-pointer, also not going in for T-Rex. The underboards prove to be so important. The last 5 minutes of this quarter. Colombo holding on to their lead. T-Rex seem to be a little desperate on their possessions. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound goes his way. He gets fouled. And the story's been the same. I think that's perhaps the 5th or 6th trip to the line for the big man, Kande Dasun, Nilanta Mendis. already gotten 14 points. He is already going to cross his score line yesterday, where he had only 16 points. He would easily cover it up. This is the 15th. He might score one more and make it 16 in almost less than half the time that he's played compared to the first one. He misses the second. He's still at 15 points. He hasn't beaten his best from yesterday. Looking to feed the post. They find him. He can't finish. I think he's once again fouled. He's not too happy because he wanted the basket. Speaking of Kande, he had 13 rebounds the other day. And I like players like this who always stick to their core role in the team. Of course, every player has a certain role, what they're supposed to do, what their duties are. Knocks down the first 16 points for him, 7-point lead. I see a few comments coming in. Tanushka Pereira supporting Colombo. Darboy24 says, come on, BC. Well, this is T-Rex BC and Colombo BC, so I'm sure you're supporting one of these two teams. I don't know which one. Taranga and Lakshman, both of them supporting Colombo BC. Yumna Mamoon supporting T-Rex BC. So I see a lot of you showing your comments. Do let me know in the chat which team is your favorite, who are you supporting, and whichever part of the world you are in, wherever you're from. Do let us know if these are your favorite teams, or if you're rooting for any of the team that is in the competition but not playing now. Of course, we have 5 countries, 5 clubs coming in. This is Mandeep Singh, who's at the line, one of the international players playing for T-Rex Basketball Club. The boy 24 clarifies, thank you my friend. He is supporting Sri Lanka. Team from Sri Lanka. Yep. Mandeep Singh is clear from the line. His team is trailing, and we have the supporters supporting Maldives there. And the T-Rex Basketball Club finds the open man. Simple shot. He knocks it down. Makes no mistake. And the lead is 9. Perhaps the largest lead in this game today. I see a few more of you commenting. I see all of it. Maldives Confession, Nagendra, the boy, all of you. Do keep your comments on and running. Let us know your thoughts on the game. And feel free to ask me a question using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. And we can keep this match as interactive as possible. Pull up jumper, foul committed. And he will head to the line to shoot 3 free throws. This is Simran Yoganandan for Colombo Basketball Club. He's had a wonderful game so far. 13 points yesterday in 25 minutes, and here in almost 23 minutes he's already got 17, with a chance to head to those 20s in terms of the score sheet. And a 20-point game, my friend, is a big game. Well, he's missed the first free throw, which means the 20-point mark would have to wait for him. But I'm sure he's more focused about his team's victory, as anybody should. Makes the second one. He has one more to go. It's a 10-point lead, more importantly. And a double-digit lead for Colombo Basketball Club. Again, the offensive board going their way. He missed the shot this time, Nilanta. But that 10-point cushion might give them a bit of a belief that it's okay. But in basketball, 10 points isn't much. Here's Mandeep Singh through the middle with the dribble. He finds his teammate in the corner. Additional pass, 3-pointer. Won't go. And possession will stay with T-Rex. Once again, Mandeep holding on to the ball. Perhaps for an extra second, but he did manage to get it away to his teammate. Here's the baseline move coming in for T-Rex. We saw them find the open man for a three. This time, a three-pointer in and out. Rebound, Colombo. And the player is fouled immediately. And they were at the limit, which means this foul will send Simron back to the line. And he will shoot a couple of free throws. And if he makes both, he's going to hit that 20-point mark, which is always a good game. Speaking of 20 points, Kande is also lingering around the same mark. 19 points for him so far in this game. For T-Rex, though, the highest scorer so far is Gaurav Chandal with 10 points. Rishabh Mathur with 10 as well. Mandeep Singh with 9. Nicely done there. So I see a lot of perspectives, a lot of comments coming in on both the channels, the one on Basketball Federation of India as well as Sportscast India's YouTube channel. Do keep your chats, your thoughts and interactions on. This is an exciting game for us to watch. He looks to get that alley, but it ends up being a turnover for Colombo, looking to reduce that 11-point lead. Here is Mandeep Singh. He wanted a foul, no, says the referee. Maldives confession, I see your comment. Well, I will do that only if you confirm with me that the nickname of the team, of course, a lot of teams, right? The T-Rex Basketball Club must have a nickname that they are collectively known as. It's like how you would call a team the Blue Brigade. You give a term like that. So if that is a term that refers to the team, I would definitely say let's go for that. Otherwise, I'm going to stick to T-Rex Basketball, who has to defend Colombo Basketball Club's strategy or 11-point lead. They are looking to add on to it. A lot of substitutes have checked into the game for T-Rex here in 2 minutes as a foul is committed. Colombo, though, have the fouls to give. T-Rex don't, which means free throws coming in for Colombo Basketball. This is Supun Atapattu. I hope I got his name right. Just like he got his free throw right on the second one. Of course, T-Rex have taken out a few of their players who've played a lot of minutes and the coach having a word. And this might be a problem for them. They've taken out a lot of their players who've gotten used to the court at once. And this is where Colombo will try to finish strong with the next 1.5 minutes. Good ball rotation, finds the open man who knocks down the shot. And he may not have gotten the same number of minutes so far, but he is making whatever minutes he's got to the fullest of use. Fans eagerly watching, hoping their team crosses the line. Meanwhile, a foul was committed, which is why Sinha is once again at the line. All right, my friend, Maldives confession. Since you said it, I will say it. Let's go, Chungs, as the fans of T-Rex Basketball Club like to say. And they will hope that the Chungs can, of course, make the comeback in the fourth quarter. Opposition watching closely, taking notes. Three-pointer once again, this time too strong. And just like that, do let me know in the chat if you have any questions using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. 3-pointer is good for Colombo. And the lead is now 15. Top shot coming in. And the pressure continues to build on the T-Rex Basketball Club. Gaurav with the shot. He can't get it to go. Rebound T-Rex. Apologies. Rebound Colombo. And here come Colombo Basketball Club. 15-point lead. Ideal circumstances. Will he make it 18 with that 3? No, he won't. Rishabh with the rebound. The last possession. Will it be with T-Rex? Just rotate the ball, find the open man, and put up the shot. Drives. Again, he forced that shot. Shots like that, a little too wayward. And again, he had time. I think he just thought that the clock was ticking down. And nevertheless, it's Colombo Basketball who have a big third quarter. Perhaps the third quarter that could define the game. Because at the end of the third, a narrow single-digit lead has become a 15-point lead. Let's stay tuned and find out if T-Rex Basketball will make a comeback in the fourth. Back here in the fourth quarter, and a lot of work for T-Rex to do, especially getting a few stops. Colombo Basketball start with a basket. "17 points. And this is so common in basketball. I think, be it any level, a school level or even a state level, national level, we see one half where two teams are playing at the same level, scoring at the same rate, and all of a sudden one run of 7 to 8 straight points, and the game shifts and goes into that team's favor. Times, of course, will not be in action today. We can see the players just relaxing and soaking in the day off that they have. I think there's only a few of them. I'm sure the others must be sightseeing around Chennai, a wonderful city in India. Here's Gaurav. Three-pointer, falls short. Colombo getting the defensive rebound. They haven't given many away, especially in the second. To all our viewers watching in, irrespective of which team you're supporting, whichever part of the world you are in, I'm sure you're all basketball fans. Let me know in the chat, what do you think went wrong for T-Rex? Although they haven't lost this game, what led to them going down by a margin of 18 as we now have it? Of course, it has to be one factor. Perhaps the offensive rebound, just like this one. It's a 20-point lead. Let me know where or what point or what factor was the reason T-Rex all of a sudden have struggled to stay afloat in this game. Mid-range jumper hits the rim and finds its way inside. Colombo now will do a lot of rotation-based possession in order to kill the clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Finds his teammate. Shot clock down to 3. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound was almost gathered before finding its way to Gaurav, who finds his teammate, who just wasn't able to gather it properly. Tension amidst the Maldives supporters. Supporters from Maldives coming in to root for T-Rex basketball. Of course, that was Mohammad Kuwalid Ali. Oh, wonderful pass. But I think that was too ambitious from Kande to think of finishing the ball in the air itself. Kande Mendes, smartly done by Mandeep to score 2 more. T-Rex will need quick baskets like this and turnovers after pressure D on the ball is something that will continue to help them. Kande pushing through with this. Colombo continue to score even though they do give away a basket or two, and they will not mind that at this point. Both the teams started their campaign here at the SABA Club Championship with a victory, but as it stands, it looks like T-Rex basketball will face their first defeat, while Colombo will remain defeatless. Mr. Mendes on that fadeaway jumper couldn't get the finish, but he's definitely going to get another trip to the free throw line. 5 minutes remaining in this game, and 3 pointers is perhaps one of the key components that T-Rex will hope to engage themselves on. They're down by 17. Conversions and stops. That's the only way back for them from this point. Meanwhile, Colombo getting the offensive rebounds, giving themselves these second chance opportunities. Post player asking for it. He gets some space, will shoot it. Mid range won't go. And a player down for Colombo. To hope he's fine. It seems to be one of those muscle strains. And this is a good sight. Take a look at this, my friends. Your rival on the court should not matter. The coach was the first one. The coach of T-Rex was the first one to quickly go check up on the player from his opponent team. And he figured what it was. It was a muscle strain, and he immediately held his foot on that 90-degree angle. Kudos to the sportsmanship and fair play. That is the most important aspect in any sport. I do hope the player is fine. This is not a sight we want to see. And he will be substituted by Fernando Nimesh. Deep, well stopped there. Very good defense from Colombo Basketball again, putting pressure. And I like how Colombo Basketball quickly took care of the players like Rishabh and Mandeep, especially because initially they were the ones who were scoring, of course, Gaurav as well. So you can see how they switched up their defensive tactics on them, put constant pressure, and did not hesitate from making those players quite uncomfortable whenever they were on the ball. Direct basketball must be thinking how they can do something entirely different in the next game, because sometimes losses like this allow you to regroup and fix a lot of errors. Of course, they'll have a big match coming up against the home team, Tamil Nadu. That's a turnover for Colombo basketball. 14 points, 3 minutes. Technically, it's still possible. We've seen comebacks in positions like this happen. Beautiful shot. I like how he first faked, got a good look. Usually we see players, the moment they fake, they just want to put up the shot. Here he took his time, and it's 11-point game. Still in it are T-Rex basketball. Colombo will call a timeout to try and fix things up. This game proving to be one of those exciting ones. T-Rex basketball not going anywhere. 2 minutes 40 remaining, and we all did think for a moment when the lead was 20 at one point, it was game over. Wow. Well, this is basketball, that's all I have to say. And once again, the layup was set up very nicely. And it's a 6-point game all of a sudden. Colombo basketball will be rethinking what has gone wrong. Meanwhile, a violation. It did seem like a violation. And a timeout will be called. Every timeout is important. Colombo have a few fouls to give, so they should commit those good fouls to contain the instances where T-Rex are attacking time and again. Wow, just wow. This is where basketball lets us know that anything and everything is possible. Of course, the frustration will be with the coaches here for Colombo basketball, as we can see. They all know that a lot of things could have and should have been different. It should have been an easy win for them, but instead, it is a compelling chance for Colombo to win this game or just keep it in a situation where it's their game to lose. What's going to happen? 2 minutes 11 seconds on the clock. Here we are. Possession will remain with Colombo. Every possession is truly important. What do they have in mind here? They need to rotate the ball around. That is important. Kill the clock while you find yourselves a good shot. Feeding the post is something that worked. Meanwhile, a foul committed. T-Rex had a foul to give, and they've decided to give it away now. Oh, what a match. What a match. That's all I can say. Or was that the fifth foul? Yeah, it is the fifth foul. All right. I think on our graphic we will change it. It is 5 fouls that has been committed. And this is Simran on the line. 28th point for this man, who's had a big game. 10 rebounds as well, so a double-double along with 4 assists. If he makes this, that's his 29th point. I was talking about how good a 20-point game is. He's, of course, probably going to hit that 30-point mark. Khande has 23. Mandeep, Gaurav, both with 16 each for T-Rex. Here is Gaurav. Drives through the right, will draw the foul. How calculative both the teams have to be from here on. T-Rex know how important each position is. They will need a little faster conversion though. Baseline jumper won't go. And Colombo will have a sigh of relief. But turnovers like this, the coach's reaction will definitely be an opposite to the sigh of relief. It's important for them to not let all of this shake them off. They need to keep their minds in it, because T-Rex, just like an actual T-Rex, is fearless and they are going to give it their all. Here's Mandeep. He will have a go from the 3-point line. He makes it. It was contested. Mandeep has missed most of his shots in the similar stance, and here he's knocked it down when it mattered the most for his team. And the players also down. Do hope he's fine. It's his knee, as it suggests, or his ankle. Whatever it is, it's an injury that T-Rex basketball and their fans would not be hoping for. He is limping, as we have Tamil Nadu team in frame. I see a lot of comments coming in the chat box. A lot of you throwing in your thoughts, your perspectives, the team you're supporting. Maldives confession, of course, head to Instagram and you can see the face. There's no face cam, and I see a lot of you reacting to that 3-pointer from Mandeep Singh. Mind you, he was the MVP in the Indian League Under-25 finals. He's capable of making those big shots at the big time. Here Colombo, kill the clock and get a good shot away. That is important for them. He drives through the middle, finds the open man, who will drive in once again, looking to find his teammate. Beautiful feed. And that is a brilliant basketball play. Mendes was looking to put in that shot. Mandeep this time, step back 3 won't go. And now perhaps it could be all in over for T-Rex basketball. Colombo will just rotate it about, kill the clock once again. 34 seconds. Behind the back pass. Good footwork, not the best of finishes. Offensive rebound goes his way again. He should have waited on that finish. They get the offensive rebound once again. Fast break opportunity. Basket off the left hand. It's a 5-point game, but 17 seconds on the clock. Another timeout called. The score now 72-77. And the T-Rex fans, the players, the supporters will all be thinking, what if they didn't have such a bad third quarter? The third quarter, for everyone's knowledge, was a 27-13 run that Colombo had. That is what changed the game, the 27-30 run. But here right now, it's a 20-12 run for T-Rex basketball in the fourth as they look to come up and get the comeback. Looks like the score is still 77-70. (72-77). That's the confirmation. 17 seconds on the clock. Basketball at its finest being played here at the SABA Club Championship. Sinato inbound for Colombo. It's simple for them. Kill the clock. Did he step out of bounds? No, foul has been called, which will send Simron to the line. He's had 29 points and he will hit one to hit the 30th. What a performance. I think you've got to give credit where it's due. Simron Yoganandan will have to wait for that 30 as he misses the first. Makes the second, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Yoganandan with a big game. And here, a big shot is needed for T-Rex. Mandeep finds his teammate. He will have a go for 3. Misses. A rebound is tapped inside. Big finish. And it's still in. It's a 4-point game. 4 seconds. Colombo need to kill the clock. He needs to find his teammate. And the foul has been called. But it might be too much to ask from the T-Rex basketball players. They've given it their all. They committed this foul, which will send the player to the line, and 4 points with 2 free throws on the charts. Might be too much to ask for with 2 seconds on the clock. Nimesh Fernando, 19 points in the previous game. And there we go. This match comes to an end. T-Rex gave it their all, fought till the very end. But they have come close yet so far as Colombo Basketball Club come out victorious and remain unbeaten here at the SABA Club Championship. As for T-Rex Basketball, they face their first defeat after producing a good game with a very good comeback in the fourth. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get through the line. A good game of basketball comes to an end. A huge thank you to all our viewers for joining us live for these games, keeping the chat box on and running. Do join us for the rest of the matches of the SABA Club Championship. This is your commentator, Ryan James, signing off. Have a nice day.